Hi kiddos, welcome to TV Land. It's Gigi again. I missed you this week. Today we're gonna make something that I have not made before, but because it has coconut in it, I know I'm gonna love it. That's my very favorite thing. We're gonna make a copycat recipe of a very, very famous coconut cake that a famous movie star sends to his best friends at Christmas time. So we're gonna give it a try. And it's going to use this fancy baking pan, which maybe you haven't seen before. It's called a Bundt pan. So the very first thing we're going to do is spray this pan with our trusty baking spray. And I want to spray it really well. As you can see, it's well coated. Now I'm going to put some sugar in here as well, because what we don't want to have happen is to have the cake stick in the pan and not come out. That would not be good. So we're going to sprinkle sugar in here, and then we'll just kind of glide it around the pan so that it's all coated. We'll get the inside portion as well. Kind of tricky to get every piece covered with sugar. Okay, we're gonna set our pan to the side. Okay, in a mixing bowl that looks something like this, we're going to take 3 cups of flour. 1, you know I love counting. 2, and 3. Okay, to this we're going to add 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Make sure that it's powder and not soda. 1 and 2, and then we'll add 1 teaspoon of salt. Okay, there we go. Now we're just gonna stir this up a little bit together so these dry ingredients are pretty well mixed. Then we're gonna set that to the side. All right, now in my second little side bowl, I'm going to put a 1/2 cup of coconut milk. You're gonna find it in your aisle at the store that has different food from different countries. And you want to make sure that it's really stirred up well before you add it. 1/2 cup of coconut milk. And then I want to show you another trick. The next thing we want is a 1/2 cup of buttermilk. I don't have any buttermilk. We're going to make our own. So the way that you do that is you're going to take about a 1/2 tablespoon of vinegar. Looks like this. And I'm just gonna kind of eyeball that because I can tell what a 1/2 tablespoon is. And I'll put that in my 1/2 cup measuring cup. And then I will add regular old milk to my vinegar measuring cup. And now we've just made buttermilk, just like magic. Then we'll add this here to the coconut milk. And then let me talk to you a little bit about our next ingredient, which is coconut emulsion. And if you haven't heard of emulsion, let me tell you what it is. You've probably heard of coconut extract. It's like vanilla extract. Well, emulsion is similar, but it's much, much stronger. The flavor is much stronger, and the heat of the cake, the baking, won't take away any of the flavor. It will enhance it more, which is something that we love. This is what it looks like. Comes in a little jar that says emulsion on it. And we're going to add a teaspoon of this. Oh, actually a whole tablespoon of this because we love the coconut flavor. It's thicker than a regular extract too. Oh, I wish you could smell it. It smells so coconutty delicious. Okay, I'm just gonna whisk that together. Okay, in our stand mixer, we're gonna put a cup of butter that has been softened. I just put mine in the microwave for about 15 seconds, which is kind of perfect. Put that in there. going to add 1 3/4 cup of sugar. Here's the 3/4. Here's the 1. And I'm going to turn this blender off. We're going to blend this for a couple minutes while it gets nice and creamy and light in color. Okay, now that this is nice and whipped, see how light the color went? Now we're going to add some melted white chocolate chips. Just put this in your microwave in a small little dish. And now they're all melty. That goes in next. Whoops. I'm kind of making a mess over here. Okay, we want all of this white chocolate flavor to go in. And then we'll mix this up. Next, we're going to add 3 eggs, 3 whole eggs. 1, 2, you can help me count. And 3. And we're also going to add 2 egg whites. So I'm gonna open this carefully and just let the white drip on in. I'll catch it in my eggshell. There it goes. And if I had something to make with these yolks, I would, but I'm going to just put them in my compost pile today. Okay, hang on to the white in the eggshell. Put it over to the other side and it just falls right in. Okay, there we go. Now I'm gonna mix that up. All right, I switched out the beaters. I didn't want this one on here because now we just have, remember the coconut mixture that we made in the beginning? We've got the coconut and the flour. We just wanna add these in, taking turns into this pan, just until it's mixed. This would mix it too much, so we're just gonna swap it out. Okay, so we'll start out by putting about 1/3 of this flour mixture in. And then we'll mix it on low. Woo, woo, remember it goes fast. And then we'll add a little bit of the milk mixture. Woo! Be careful. All right, we'll add a little more flour. Kiddos, this is smelling so yummy. And it looks like it's gonna work. A little of the flour, a little of the milk. Carefully. Remember, my trick is just to turn it off as soon as you turn it on so it doesn't go everywhere. Our last bit of the flour and our last bit of the milk. That's it, we did it. Let's finish blending this carefully. Our last little blend. I'm gonna scrape down the sides one time. You always want to scrape it down so you can get all the ooey gooey goodness inside your pan, your cake. Oh, this looks really great, guys. I think we've done a good job. One more last little mix. Okay, it's done. That's all we need. Okay, remember we got our pan ready with the sugar in there. We just dumped out the extra sugar that didn't stay to the sides. Now let's take this is what the batter looks like. It's quite thick, but I think it's gonna be perfect. Okay, let's carefully put it in our pan. Oh, it smells so coconutty. I'm so excited to try this. Okay, so we've smoothed out the top of this batter. It goes into a 325, which is kind of a low oven. And we'll let this bake for about 50-55 minutes, then we'll come back and check it. Okay, We have had this in the oven for 55 minutes-ish.
It's been an hour.
And so we're gonna take it out. It looks nicely browned. Now the trick is we've got to sit this on the counter for at least an hour for this to be completely cool before we flip it out of the pan. So we'll let this cool and then make the icing and we'll come right back. Okay, let's make the frosting for our coconut cake. In here I have 4 ounces, like the half a cube of cream cheese and a whole cube of butter that's been softened just a little bit. Then we're gonna add some of our famous coconut emulsion. Let's see, that looks about right. We're gonna add 2 cups of powdered sugar. It's actually 2.5 cups of powdered sugar. We're just gonna kind of eyeball this because I've been making frosting for a long time. I kind of know how it feels. And that's it, we're gonna mix it up. Woo! We don't want it to jump everywhere. Once again, be careful. Okay, let me tell you what I've done. We pulled it out of the oven. The timing was perfect. It plopped right out of the pan because we had coated it with the sugar. It easily slipped out of the pan, easy peasy. Then we put it out here. We cooled it for at least an hour. I actually stuck it in the fridge so it would cool quicker. And then I made this yummy coconut icing, which I will include the recipe in the show notes down below. And then we put some sprinkly, snowy coconut on top. Now we're going to cut into it. Oh my goodness. Here's our little plate. Look how, ooh, it looks so moist and yummy. Okay, let's see what it looks like. Oh,
That looks so good.
look when I do this with a knife, how moist that is. I can't wait to take a bite. Will you throw me a fork?
That's great. That's actually really, really good.
Thanks for joining Gigi's Kitchen today. And we're so excited to have Matthew with us. Now remember to go practice your baking and clean up your messes. Mwah!
You mean clean up your messes?
All right.
Okay.